The Young and the Restless weekly preview sees Billy making a shocking decision while Sharon struggles to escape. And Young and the Restless spoilers weekly update Jan 13 to 17. Billy's shocking choice and Chelsea's surprise. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Please subscribe to the channel. The Young and the Restless weekly preview sees Billy making a shocking decision while Sharon struggles to escape. There is a lot of drama on The Young and the Restless this week as individuals deal with difficult decisions and life-altering situations. Billy is at a turning point in his life and must make a startling choice that could alter it forever. As she fights to get out of a stressful environment, Sharon's continuous difficulties take a drastic turn. The drama in Genoa City gets more intense as past scars come back to haunt the city and alliances change. Other important characters' lives may also take some unexpected turns, which fans may anticipate. This week promises to keep fans on the edge of their seats with danger, sadness, and surprising events. Billy Abbott's choice on The Young and the Restless this week astounds everyone around him. Everyone wants to know exactly what Billy is preparing. Despite the growing challenges, is he still determined to head the Abbott Chancellor Corporation? Or is there another factor at work? Billy is confronted by Phyllis Summers on Thursday's episode, who requests that he come clean. Her request suggests that Billy is concealing something. Fans are left wondering after their encounter whether Billy's unexpected choice had anything to do with Phyllis or his own intentions. Ian Ward's dark scheme gets more intense, and Sharon Newman's life is in jeopardy. Victor Newman has already begun to expose Ian's deceit as his manipulation becomes apparent. Ian tries to break Sharon's spirit during a tense time, but she resists both mentally and physically. Jordan is holding her, and she tries to get out of there. Time is running out, but Nick Newman and Maria Copeland are committed to finding Sharon. Sharon's resourcefulness and fortitude are put to the ultimate test, as Victor works behind the scenes to foil Ian's schemes. Since finding his brother in the January 8 episode, Nate Hastings has been attempting to build a relationship with him. However, he is desperate to find out Damien's secret because he fears that he is concealing something because of the illness of their son Harrison. Kyle Abbott and Claire Newman were unable to spend New Year's Eve together. Nevertheless, they did so last week. They had a wonderful evening together, which demonstrated how they were growing closer. Since everyone in their circle knows that Phyllis hates Sharon, Ian is suspected of killing Sharon and attempting to frame Phyllis for the crime after overhearing her becoming angry with her. Chelsea Lawson accepted Adam Newman's proposal to live at the Newman Ranch with him and their kid, Connor Newman. This gives the impression that they may resume their romance and concentrate on co-parenting. Given that Kyle Abbott has begun dating Claire Newman, Summer Newman was observed battling her residual affections for him. She may attempt to regain her position in Kyle's life now that her feelings have returned, which may lead to some fresh drama on The Young and the Restless. The specifics of the important information that Phyllis Summers shared with her son Daniel Romalotti Jr. have not yet been made public. Phyllis, who was irritated with Sharon, decided that she might have been responsible for Heather Stevens' death and renewed the probe. Daniel, who was already anxious about the welfare of his daughter Lucy and is still grieving the loss of his spouse Heather, was irritated by Phyllis' will to undermine Sharon. Young and the Restless spoilers weekly update Jan 13 to 17. Billy's shocking choice and Chelsea's surprise. Weekly update of The Young and the Restless spoilers for January 13 to 17 teasers. Chelsea is given a major surprise as Billy makes a startling decision. Jordan is also threatened by Claire. To see all of the action in Genoa City, tune in next week. Episode 13,033, Monday, January 6, 2025. When Ray Wise's character Ian Ward visited the ranch, Victor Eric Braden presented him an ultimatum. After being chained up by Jordan Colleen Sank, Sharon Case had an unpleasant awakening in the sewer. Cole J. Eddie Peck, as advised by Victor, was persuaded to work for Newman Enterprises by Victoria, Amelia Heinel. When Victor discovered Ian was in town, he resolved to go to whatever lengths to protect Nikki Melody Thomas Scott. Nick Joshua Morrow looked about in vain for Sharon. Billy Jason Thompson made a bargain with Phyllis Michelle Stafford. But there was a catch. Daniel Michael Grazidy had to be hired when the Chancellor returned. In Los Angeles, Nate Sean Dominic and Audra Zalika Silver found a crucial clue. Billy Jason Thompson disregarded Chelsea's Melissa Claire Egan, unsolicited advice to go back to work at Jabot. With Lily Crystal Khalil and Abby Melissa Ordway, Devin Brighton James plotted and informed them about Nate's journey to Los Angeles in order to locate Damian Nathan Owens. Michael Christian LeBlance was given the responsibility of gathering information about Ian Ward by Victor. After Chance Connor Floyd cautioned Nick to leave it to the police, Nick decided to take matters into his own hands in order to locate Sharon. Amy Valerie Pettiford received unexpected news regarding Damian from Nate. With Ian returning in town, Nikki was concerned about her safety as well as the protection of Claire Haley Aaron. Claire almost recognized Jordan. Colleen Zink, who went rogue in disguise at Crimson Lights. Jordan later made the decision to carry out her plan without Ian's assistance. Kyle Michael Mueller confessed to stealing product knowledge from Jabot after Jack Peter Bergman forced him to do so. The Young and the Restless spoilers. From Ian's revenge against Sharon to Billy's shocking decision. On this week's The Young and the Restless, fans can expect Ian to move forward with his revenge against Sharon and Billy by making a shocking decision. A fresh week means a fresh batch of shows. The Nate Damian and Sharon Jordan Ian Nick plotlines have been getting closer on The Young and the Restless. The two villains attempting to implicate Sharon are set to get more heated with Claire and the Newman family involved. Although Nate has located his half-brother, it is unclear how their relationship will develop in the future. The audience has a lot to anticipate this time around, including dramatic sequences and thrilling encounters. Fans can look forward to the following week on TWTR. Chelsea gets a surprise invitation at the beginning of the week. Who might be reaching out to her, particularly when she's acting like the victim in a panic? Summer, on the other hand, doesn't back down, but is that because of Chance or Kyle? Will Nate be able to discover what his long-lost half-brother is concealing when Damian keeps something from him? Unexpectedly, Victoria and Chelsea are able to work together, and given the danger posed by Ian and Jordan, Victoria may be open to receiving whatever assistance that she can. Nick discusses his theory on the entire mess with Chance, but will it help them come to a consensus? Will Sharon be able to withstand the perilous turn that Anne's retaliation against her takes? What happens when Chelsea surprises Adam next? Has she changed her mind about his offer, or did she divulge something about their kid Connor? When Claire and Jordan finally meet, it's going to be a memorable reunion. Billy, meanwhile, makes a startling choice, but for what reason? Does he still have aspirations of becoming the head of the Abbott Chancellor Company? How will Victor expose Ian now that he has exposed his deceit? When Claire tells Victoria and Nikki about Jordan, the mother-daughter pair will undoubtedly be shocked. Billy is asked to come clean by Phyllis, but is this because of his unexpected choice or because he has another clever scheme in the works? Victor starts to have doubts about his wife, Nikki. Did he discover something she has been keeping from him? How will Jordan respond when Claire threatens him? For once in her life, will she take her seriously or will she laugh it off? Sharon tries to get out of Jordan's locked room, but finds it difficult. Will Nick be able to save her in the end, and what will happen to her? The Young and the Restless spoilers. Phyllis crashes Sally and Billy's romantic Paris getaway. The Young and the Restless. Lie and are. Spoilers indicate that Billy Abbott Jason Thompson has accepted Sally Spector's Courtney Hope proposal of a vacation in Paris. It sounds like some pleasure will be added to the mix, even though she has work in the area. The city is the ideal place for a blossoming great pair like Billy and Sally to try their hand at romance. Given that Michelle Stafford's character Phyllis Summers doesn't particularly like Billy and Sally together, is it possible that she will choose to attend their love party? Billy's plans for retaliation against Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, have been thwarted by Sally's efforts. She acknowledged that one of the reasons she suggested the trip was to give him the opportunity to forget the plan and let it go. Nevertheless, she was clear that this was really a hope and not an expectation. As for Phyllis, she wants to get her hands dirty and would love nothing more than for Billy to dig right into the Victor plot. She has been searching for something to divert her attention from her wish to see Sharon Newman's Sharon case buried. More discussions with Sally may allow Billy to start lying about his Victor plan. It might even be put on hold until after his vacation to Paris with Sally, so he can spend more time with her. When Phyllis persistently asks Billy for an update, it would be simple for him to respond that he has put things on hold while he is out of town. Phyllis' daughter, Summer Newman Allison Lanier, is the company's chief honcho while Sally is away on official Marchetti business. Summer could simply unintentionally mention in passing that Billy and Sally are going to Paris and where they are staying, which would make Phyllis anxious. Since Phyllis is known to be a spontaneous person, she would not think twice about boarding the next aircraft to Paris and interrupting Billy and Sally's romantic retreat. Perhaps this crashing isn't about Victor, though. What happens if Phyllis learns that Billy is going to pop the question to Sally in Paris? Is there anything drastic Phyllis could do to prevent this? According to previews for The Young and the Restless, Phyllis doesn't think Sally is the ideal fit for Billy and might have a resurgence of her own affections for her former. Phyllis would undoubtedly take extraordinary measures to prevent Billy from getting engaged if she believes he is about to do so. I have to say, this character from The Young and the Restless is blowing me away lately. These days, there is a lot going on with The Young and the Restless. Ian Ray Wise is scheming against Mariah Karen Grimes and her new family while posing as the epitome of reformation. Jordan Colleen Zink is eager to torture Claire Haley Erin and the Newmans after kidnapping Sharon case. Additionally, Nate Sean Dominic, who was unaware of his brother until a few months ago, is at last making contact with him. Nevertheless, I find myself pulled to the one and only Nikki Newman. Melody Thomas Scott, despite all of this drama and mayhem. At the tail end of 2024, I commended Scott for delivering one of the best performances of the year on the soap as Nikki spiraling in her sobriety, coming only second to Ashley Eileen Davidson struggling with dissociative identity disorder. Scott was truly captivating to watch, and we can only hope some gold hardware comes her way. Cough, daytime Emmys. Having said that, I find myself still applauding Scott's Nikki to kick off 2025. But this time, it has less to do with the storyline. I won't pretend to be a style expert, but Nikki is killing it lately in a trend that actually started with a new haircut that debuted as 2024 was wrapping up. The shorter do has given her a fresh new look, and I'm compelled to give it 2 thumbs up. Additionally, it was just the first step in her style evolution. Has anyone else noticed the changes in her wardrobe? You are all fans of the show, of course. The Newman matriarch, Summer Allison Lanier, who works for Marchetti, has emerged as Genoa City's most stylish individual. It seems as though Nikki chose to change into a different Nikki after Victor Eric Braeden gave her the position of Chancellor's boss. Check out her most recent appearance. Admittedly, this ensemble would appeal to Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation aficionados. However, I think it's great that Nikki isn't wearing the typical stuffy work clothes. All I can hope for is that this updated aesthetic persists and is soon accompanied by stronger acting and narratives. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this.